Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are back on Fortnite Battle Royale, and I wanted to share with you guys a few secrets, a few different tips that you can use to win more solo games. I know that everyone's always looking up tips. Everybody's always looking up new ways to jump into a solos game and try to get a win. And today I wanted to share with you guys 3 fairly unique tips to hopefully help you do so. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So the first tip that I have for you is actually very interesting, and it's something that I've been trying out recently and I've seen a lot of success with, and that's to use the noob skins. Now this sounds super random, but it's something that has worked really well, and it's something that I fell for a lot. That actually, that's what encouraged me to start doing this. So by running the noob skins in the game, you're completely changing the way enemies are going to play against you. If you think about when you're playing the game, if you're an experienced player, someone that's generally pretty good at Fortnite, and you're running around and you tend to see somebody that has the noob skin, that has the original skin that the game gives you, generally you're going to play a little bit more offensive on these people, right? Like you see those guys, you're probably like, okay, they're not as good, right? They have the noob skin, they don't appear to be amazing. I'm going to push them. I'm not going to play as defensive. I'm not expecting them to be as good. And when you lower your expectations, you see it a lot of times with basketball or baseball or football. When a really good team is playing a really bad team, they lower their expectations because they know this team is bad, and they kind of go in with that mindset, and then a lot of times that underdog team ends up winning. That's kind of the same thing that I like to apply here with Fortnite when you play against these people with the no skins. You may be expecting them to be garbage, so you kind of just go in with a completely different mindset, like, okay, maybe I'll rush them, maybe I'll kind of not play as crazy as I normally do if I'm going up against a John Wick or somebody with a crazy character. And what that can do is that can really throw you off, and it's happened to me so many times. People have fooled me so many times with that stupid regular skin where I think that they're bad, I think they're not going to be prepared, and they turn up being really good. So this is a tip that you guys can definitely utilize and do really well with. So use the noob skins. You'll notice a huge difference in the game, and you'll end up getting more wins. The second tip that I have for you is to not carry lots of heals, lots of meds. I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to do that, where they're carrying shields, bandages, sometimes bandages and med kits, which is just completely unnecessary. I do understand that if you're in a certain situation where maybe you know you're going to get trapped in storm for some time and you need to take a med kit over a sniper or over a grenade launcher, I understand that. But for the most part, in the game, a lot of times when you're watching some of these streamers like Ninja or some of these other guys, you'll notice that they only carry shields. They don't take bandages, they don't take med kits, and the reason for that is because they replace them with something that's going to add value to their game, whether that be a sniper or a grenade launcher, an RPG. That's something that's going to completely change the way they're playing the game. And I feel like a lot of people, they kind of play it really safe, and they'll end up leaving that grenade launcher or leaving that sniper for bandages, when I don't think it's completely necessary. I don't think that nowadays you need to do that. A lot of times you're going to run into players that have all that stuff. So let's say, for example, I'm not carrying bandages, I'm not carrying med kits, I'm only carrying minis. If I get in a gunfight with somebody, sure, okay, maybe they hit me a few times, I'll pop a mini or two. But if I end up killing that person, there's a really good chance that they're going to be carrying some sort of heals. They're going to be carrying a med kit or bandages or a campfire or something that's going to heal me. And I want to create an advantage. Like, I want to have something that they don't. And most of the time when you go up against the average Fortnite player, they're only going to have an assault rifle, a shotgun, maybe a special weapon. A lot of time they're going to carry those extra meds. So having that sniper, having that grenade launcher can completely change the gunfight that you're in. I've noticed that a grenade launcher is almost... I feel like you're I know this is kind of a bold statement, but for me, I feel like when it gets near the end of a game and I have a grenade launcher with a lot of grenades in it, I feel like I won the game, right? Like, I have that mentality like, dang, dude, like, I'm gonna win. Like, there's no way I can lose. I have a grenade launcher, and I feel extremely confident with it. And when you get good with that thing, it's very difficult to lose a gunfight when you have a grenade launcher and the other guy doesn't. So you don't need to carry all the extra meds. I highly recommend trying to get used to the snipers, picking up the RPGs, picking up the grenade launchers, and dropping the meds. Always have something, though. I'm not saying go completely rogue. I know we're not all ninja. Always keep minis. I think that's probably the most important thing. And if you have a campfire, you really don't need a med kit. You really don't need bandages unless, you know, maybe you get hit like from up close and you only have a split second to heal. but most of the time it's going to be worth it keeping that sniper, keeping that grenade launcher over the bandage of the med kit. So remember guys, don't carry a lot of heals. You're not always going to need them. And again, you're going to find them on enemies that you kill. So the final tip, the final little secret that I have for you guys is kind of difficult to explain. Hopefully I can make this understandable for you. And that's to create first shot advantage multiple times within a single gunfight. So basically what that means is, let's say for example, I'm going to build battle with somebody and I create a window of opportunity where, like, okay, I know where he's at. He's right here. I'm going to edit a hole in the wall where there's a window and I'm going to take a shot. A lot of people, the average player, and I'm not downgrading, like I understand people do this all the time. I do it all the time. But when you have that window of opportunity and you take that shot, the next move that you should make is to completely rearrange the puzzle. Is to not just completely go after him right then and there. You should take advantage of that window of opportunity. You should take that first shot. Again, you're giving yourself that first shot opportunity, but then rearrange the puzzle. Start building again. Try to attack from a different angle. Recreate your first shot advantage. That way, if you get in a gunfight, a lot of times what people will do is they'll create the first shot advantage for themselves, and then they'll miss, and then they'll get pissed, and they'll try to shoot again, and they'll go again and again, and eventually they're going to end up getting shot because the guy's going to turn around and go right at you or locate your exact position. So continue to create that first shot advantage. Continue to try to get one shot off, reset the puzzle, get that first shot off, reset the puzzle. And if you do this correctly, it'll be much easier to win gunfights, and you'll do a lot better, therefore getting yourself more wins. But anyway guys, that's really the video. I hope you guys did enjoy some of these tips. If you guys have anything else to add, make sure to leave it down in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next video. Can we be friends?